These are all, every single one of those. Amy actually creates all the individual recipes that are in here. It's 12 of the 5.75 ounce pies. Do you realize how big those are? One of these is almost 6 ounces in the individual size. I mean, that is incredible. That's why you've seen it in O Magazine, Maine Ahead Magazine, Chocolatier Magazine, Maine Eats. Not to mention this woman dress is cuter than anybody I have ever seen. I'm so sad they even made you put an apron on. You look so adorable today.
I'm so happy to see you.
We have not had a chance to work together in a long time, and I was so thrilled. And this is my favorite time of year. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday, but these are your #1 sellers also.
For all 4 of these are the #1 Valentine treat. So this right here is our red velvet. All homemade, fresh from our bakery.
That's gotta be your best seller.
Oh my God, especially Valentine's Day. We can't keep these in the bakery. There? This is made with nice sweet cream and light sweet cocoa. So you get 4 of these. And it's funny how you said, you know, almost 6 ounces on the pie. The whole box, the whole configuration is almost 6 pounds of whoopie. Can you believe that? That's a lot of whoopie right there. So then 4
This is the making whoopie we can all agree to this Valentine's Day.
And 4 of the classic whoopie pies with our homemade vanilla cream filling. This is the whoopie pie that started it all. Chocolate Devil's Food Cake. And you see how it kind of sticks to my hand?
Yes.
And it's just, oh, it's so moist. It's just so yummy and delicious. And then 4 of the chocolate lovers, since we're talking about lovers and Valentine's Day. This is a chocolate lover's dream. Chocoholic. I mean, just filled with our fluffy chocolate filling. So you're going to get 4 of those.
Wow.
And then this one. This one's super wicked fun. This is the raspberry and cream. I know, filled, stuffed with raspberry preserve. And our fluffy vanilla cream filling. So isn't that amazing? You get 4 of those.
It's beautiful. They're so light. They're so fluffy. They're a huge customer pick. Can I also share with you? This is how each and every single one of them comes to you. So when you get them, they are all individually wrapped. If you are my teenage son, you could probably wolf down one whole big one of these. But my goodness gracious. For most of us, honestly, I think cutting these into 4s.
Yeah, 48
I mean, look how
servings.
big that is.
People use these for weddings. Yeah, weddings and, you know, any kind of gathering. Just pop that in the freezer, take it out of the freezer. You can eat them frozen like an ice cream sandwich.
That was the one that I did not know about that. I'm like, oh, good idea.
Oh, yeah. Because they're so moist, they don't freeze really hard, and people love to eat them frozen.
But, Amy, what makes yours different? Because you were the originator, you were the creator. You started this in your own home.
As a stay-at-home mom.
With a toddler under your arm, right?
Yeah, Isabella was under one arm and a basket of Whoopies under the other. And what makes these so great is the cake is so moist. And whoopie pies tend to, in the old days, be a little bit on the drier side. So I wanted to make it different, and I wanted them to be nice and moist and have different fillings. And so everything's all homemade. It's all recipes created right out of my kitchen 21 years ago. And I have to show you.
Ta-da!
This is how they come. So when you get the Whoopies delivered to your door, it's going to be in this box. And then when you open it...
Is that the prettiest?
It's so special. Yes. So we tie it onto the bow.
This is how it comes to your home.
Yeah. So we put as much care in the inside of the box as we do on the outside. And then wrapped better than fine china.
Love it.
And then they're all bubble wrapped. And then they're all individually wrapped. So you're going to get 1 dozen of these, really enough to serve 48 servings.
Easily.
Yeah, people quarter these, and it's just, and again, you're going to get...
And then, Amy, how long can I keep this in the freezer?
You can keep them out for 7 days, right on the counter, and I don't think they'll last that long. But, you know, a lot of people like to pop them into the freezer.
Another reason that I like to cut them, let's say you do want to have the whole wicked whoopie there. You're like, this is my day, it's my cheat. I'm going for it. I'm digging in. I would still cut them in 4s, and then I'd have a quarter of this one, a quarter of that one, a quarter of that one, and a quarter of that one.
Right.
That way you still kind of get it all.
A little bit naughty all over the place.
These are even on the table, like even some of like sticking to it. That's how wonderful these are.
Yeah, they're so nice and moist, but they're so big.
They are so
that's
big.
The thing. This right here is the size of a cake. So then, of course,
oh my gosh, that's
isn't it
so good.
Wicked yummy. And I just...
It's wickedly good.
It's a childhood treat. I mean, this is the official treat of the state of Maine.
Let me help you out of it.
So I think that's pretty amazing. The official state treat. So this is a New England thing, but, you know, we're shipping them all over the country. And this is also exclusive only to HSN. Nobody else has this configuration. We make this only for you. So
that's
pretty special.
That is honestly, I think, the best red velvet cake I've ever had.
Oh, thank you so much.
That is really good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Red velvet cake is very delicate.
Yes, it is. And it
I think I finally got close on it, but that is really good.
A little hint of the sweet cocoa is the secret, and then fresh cream. So we do that.
Yum.
And again, this is the classic whoopie pie. This is the original whoopie pie.
This is how it
started it all.
Well, and Devil's Food could be dry, but yours isn't. Look at this.
No, absolutely not. Nice and dark and vanilla cream filling. And it takes us 45 minutes to whip up a batch of our special vanilla cream filling.
It takes you 21 years later.
Yeah.
How long to do? 45 minutes?
45 minutes to, you know, whip up a batch of our filling. Yeah.
Just for the filling. So that's what she's still doing for you. I mean, think about this. You always think, oh, things get easier, and over time you do it so many times. It takes her as a master to be able to do this 45 minutes just to whip up the filling that goes on the inside of these.
Yeah, because it's all homemade. We're not buying filling in a bucket and filling the whoopie pies. We're making these from scratch. It's our own homemade, well, my own homemade recipe. And then we are making our fillings homemade from scratch. And when you order the Wicked Whoopies from HSN, we are shipping them right directly from our bakery in Maine, and we're baking them fresh every single day. So they're pretty special.
And you have 12 of these. Remember, each one of them is 5.75 ounces.
Yeah.
That's every single one. Let me show you this gift box because we have it open. You saw the way that it's going to be shipped to you. But then we also have this one right here, so you can see everything all set out. If you want the classics, we also have the classics available, and that's going to give you 9 of the 5.75 ounces.
You're
right here,
17 whoopie pies in this variety.
And then right here, you have all of it. So you have the 9, and then you have, what, 9 and 8 of the little minis. So this is our classic. So if you do want to order the classics, and that's going to come with the
3 classic, 3 chocolate chip, and the best relationship on the planet.
Yeah, there you go.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Never let you down. And then
8 of the juniors. Yes.
Perfect. So that is also available for you. If there's anyone who's looking for it, we do have it in the classic configuration, and you can ask about it. That price is also at $29.95. This is a great customer pick. Here's, again, what you are receiving. Everybody that calls in, you are going to receive 3 of each one of these. So 3 of the red velvet.
3 of the red velvet. All right. Our own red velvet cake with vanilla cream filling. And you are going to get...
I wish this is like, look at that, okay? That's one. You're getting 3 of those. Well, you're actually getting 12 of these total.
Yes. You're getting 3 of the classic, the #1 whoopie pie that started it all. So you're going to get 3 of those. I just have so much fun playing it apart. Because it just makes you feel like a kid again. And the thing is, there are no rules when you eat this. You eat that. This is the food that you eat with your hands. All right. And then you're going to get 3 of the chocolate lovers. A Chocoholic's Dream right there. And then this is a very special pie. You're going to get 3 of the raspberry and cream.
Oh, Amy,
the raspberry,
look at that.
I know. I'm just so...
That's really decadent. And for somebody who doesn't eat chocolate, because every once in a while there's, you always have that one friend who maybe they don't eat chocolate, or they don't like chocolate, or they're allergic to chocolate. To have that in the white is just really wonderful.
Right.
But with the raspberries.
Raspberry preserves right in the middle. It's kind of like a Bismarck. If you love those donuts with the raspberry or whatever in the middle, that's kind of like a Bismarck
that could be my favorite
on the steroids.
If I didn't know how hard it was to get that red velvet right. So I have to go with the red velvet as #1, and then, oh, that's so good. And of course, the classic.
Right, the classic. Oh, no, you can never go wrong with the classic. And the thing is, they're all individually wrapped. Pop them in the freezer, take them out of the freezer. If you want it thawed out, it only takes like 20 minutes to thaw it out. Eat it frozen.
Just right on the counter?
Yeah. And a great gift also for people are sending them to the kids away at college. It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day.
That's what we're talking about. And they're all individually wrapped. So now you have one. Here you go. One for you, one for you, one for you. And look how adorable this wrapping is.
Yes.
This looks like you actually wrapped it up for Valentine's.